Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Ramayana47. As you may remember, Kaushika assured Sunashepa that if he sang the mantras properly, he wouldn't be burnt at the yagna. The yagna will be as good as successful in its completion. Sunashepa learned the hymns with great care. He then went to Rohita, who had been resting all the while, and said, "Let's hurry to the spot where the yagna is being performed. I am well prepared for it." The prince was happy to see him a willing victim, and they hurried to the presence of the sick king. Harishchandra was immensely pleased with the turn of events. He went to the yagnashala and began to perform the yagna, though he was sorely afflicted with the disease Mahodara. The young boy was tied to the upastampa, and when they were getting ready to sacrifice him, the young boy began to sing in his childish treble the hymns taught to him by Kaushika. The yagnashala was silent with surprise, and later with admiration for the noble hymns which were in praise of the Devas, Indra, Varuna, and the others who were entitled to a share of the Havis. Indra was pleased, and so was Varuna. They appeared in person and granted long life to Sunashepa. The king was forgiven for his lapse, and he was cured of his disease. The experiences he had gone through because of his excessive attachment to his son had taught him a lesson, and Harishchandra wanted to learn the Brahmavidya from Kaushika. The rishi was only too happy to tell him, and after that Harishchandra was a changed man. Kaushika had 100 sons. One of them was called by the name Madhuchandas, and so all the 100 were called the name Madhuchandas's brothers. After the yagna performed by Harishchandra, Kaushika adopted Sunashepa as his own and told his sons, "He is your brother. I want you to treat him as your elder brother. He was born a Brigu, but he is now one of us." The older sons of Kaushika were not happy at the suggestion of their father, and they would not accept Sunashepa as their older brother. Kaushika was, of course, furious, and he cursed them, too. To be low-born. There were 50 of them. The other 50, led by Madhuchandas, fell at the feet of his father and said, "We are willing to obey you in everything. We're very happy to accept Sunashepa as our eldest brother." The father was naturally pleased with them and said, "You are good sons, and I'm pleased with you. Led by this new son of mine, you will be known as the Kaushikas, and our house will be famed as the Kaushika Gotra." Kaushika pursued his tapas for 1,000 years. At the end of it, Brahma appeared before him and said, "Because of your tapas, you have become a rishi, not just a rajarshi." Kaushika was not pleased with becoming a rishi. He was determined to achieve the status of Brahma rishi, and he began to perform tapas intensely. He went to the north, and there he pursued his tapas. 26. Kaushika's lapses. The Devas were worried about Kaushika's tapas, and the foremost of them was Indra, who was afraid of his status as Indra might be in danger. He decided to disturb the tapas, and he summoned to his presence Menaka, the apsara of his court. He said, "You are the best among my apsaras. I want your help. I will tell you what I want you to do. Kaushika is performing tapas, and he's glowing like the noonday sun. So fierce is the tapas he has accumulated. If he succeeds, there is every danger of my being pushed out of my throne. I want you to go to his presence. He has all his senses under control, and with single-mindedness he's absorbed in meditation. With your beauty, your youth, and your winning ways, you should tempt him and make him succumb to the weakness which is innate in the heart of most every man." Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.